Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh has outlined a series of key initiatives aimed at transforming the state's tourism sector. Speaking about events like the Cherry Blossom Festival, he emphasized their potential to position Meghalaya as a premier tourist destination, noting that such festivals will significantly boost the local economy. The minister projected that by 2028, 40% of the state's population would be directly involved in the tourism industry, reflecting the government's long-term vision for growth in the sector. He also provided updates on major infrastructure projects, including the Rs 175 crore Shillong roadway project, which is set to begin on-ground work by mid-November. The minister also addressed concerns raised by taxi associations and also highlighted the expansion of Shillong Airport, calling it a game-changer that will greatly improve connectivity and further boost the state's tourism potential.
Now, for the first time ever, the government of Japan has come forward to partner with the government of Meghalaya in the Cherry Blossom Festival, meaning that it is an opening for an exchange at various levels with the government of Japan. And we will also be having sumo wrestlers and various exponents of arts and music of Japan. So that itself is a huge tangible dividend for Meghalaya. Then if you look at the footfalls, even a footfall of 15,000, which is a conservative figure, if there are 15,000 attendees from outside Meghalaya and they end up paying a room tariff of 5,000 rupees per room, that itself adds up to 7.5 crores in a day. So I would like to very clearly state here that we are knowledgeable about what we are doing. We are focused. We know that the state stands to gain. We know that the local economy stands to gain. Everybody up to the Kong selling kwai on a roadside stands to benefit when there is a huge footfall in these festivals. But it is not the festivals per se that we ultimately put our stress on. These festivals only help us in branding Meghalaya as a destination which has a lot of USPs: nature, culture, music, climate, cuisine being some of the USPs. So I would like to reiterate that government is on the right track, and the way things are moving, we should be able to see that before 2028, not less than 40% of the total population of Meghalaya will be directly involved in the tourism industry. You will be aware of this, that the High Court is in our doorsteps. You can't do things which will be questioned by the court at any point of time. So we will fully ceased of these concerns. We would like to work in a framework where the concern for the environment, for our water bodies, is in sync with what we do to push tourism as a sector. As we speak, the committee headed by the director has been holding regular consultations with all stakeholders. I have already personally attended 2 conclaves and met various stakeholders in the tourism sector. The expansion of the airport will be a major game changer. Once that happens, our dependence on road connectivity and road sector and transportation by road will be reduced. And also with the expansion of the activities of the department, we will be in a position to provide employment to not less than 3,000 more youths in the transport sector. Also, we will shortly be engaging tourist bodies. We will begin with 50 youths who will be part of the process of guiding, giving information, and generally representing the face of Meghalaya when it comes to dealing with visitors to the state. So we will, at the initial stage, we will be having these tourist bodies at Sora, Omiam and Chelong. See, if we talk of a solution in terms of the issues raised by this association, the government constituted committee is meeting them tomorrow. First. Second, you will have seen the reactions of various stakeholders. They have been empathic in saying you can't disallow transporters from another state from entering Meghalaya. They have been very clear. It's not the government saying it, it is the various stakeholders who have said it. Having said that, we also have to look at ourselves, the quality of service that we need to improve, the language, the behavior, the dress code, the punctuality. Now we can't, in a competitive world, people have choices. Therefore, we cannot make these secondary. They have to be fundamentals as you embrace that particular trade or profession. So that apart, in an open economy, let me say this again, that we on any given day are short by roughly 3,500 vehicles ferrying people to Meghalaya. At the moment, we are at the stage of opening two bids. One is the technical bid and the other is the financial bid. I have been told that there are 3 companies who are bidders for this project, and they all qualify up to what is known as the CEN standard, which is the international standard for roadway projects in Europe, which means that because of our topography and contours, we are going for the highest possible standard, which is the European standard called the CEN standard. Circuit that we have contemplated, we are now in the process of acquiring land. The land is being transferred to us, about 300 acres by the MEECL through the power department. Also, the Luam Nehru Park, which is with the forest department, is being transferred to the tourism department. The entire area in and around Omiam will be a major tourist hub once all these activities are completed.